We're back with game number 2. With me in the comms box is the man who started it right in the morning at 8 a.m. here in the Lakeside over in Entebbe. It's now Ivan Kakande's Naddibanga versus Akasumagizi's Barak Turiyamahe Sinira. Another good chance to fight. Teams looking nice.
As I take you through the teams, starting with team lists, Naddibanga, we have Balidawa Ali, Musa Majid, Aziz Tandia, Jackson Akaskunja. We have Dashan Patel, Rashan Savani, Kato, Karim, Omara Ronald, captaining the side, Wabusa Peter, Igulu Cyrus, Katende Elvis, Mulondo Fahad, being coached by Kakande Ivan. Team list, Akasumagizi, we have Namidala Shafiq, Christopher Chidega, Kasim Adam, Toobi Yunis, Abdul Shakul. We have Ayeba the Keith, Aoka Jeremiah. We have Kiza Gabriel, Yahaya Makomera, Wilson Chimbugwe, being coached by Barak. Tuyashimira. Oh. Chazo Verona out here. Oh. Gone.
You have the ring for the score. These guys are sleeping.
Behind. Really behind.
It's not even on. They don't sit here. It's on the first month.
Batsman working on is Christopher Chidega, the captain of the side.
Big reputation there for Christopher Chidega. Was at the Under-19 World Cup in the West Indies in January last year. He's matured on well and gone on to play big innings. We've seen him score a couple of 50s even in the national trials. So for him to be playing at this level, he's surely a senior for this level, and he should make it count with his team in the need for early and quick runs. They lose one, but an opportunity for him to rise to the occasion and get some runs on board.
He's a big hitter, as we've played cricket on the same team. We had test cricket in Ginger back in December last year. And Chris was really good with a bat and with a ball. Can he do the same here for the team? One way to watch out. Good running from the batsman. That comes the end of over number 1. The score is 3-1. Big shot. Big shot. Powerful shot from the skip of the side. Christopher Chidega. As earlier on, Innocent said he scored a couple of 50s in national team trials, and he's bringing on the party here, the Batball edition. As it stands of now, the score is 11-1. Low in the air here. 4 runs. chance here and dropped. It was too casual as he moved in to take that catch. As it stands, the score is 17 for 1. Swing here.
What's how many of us going to? So they are, yeah. Three overs gone. 17 for 1. Akasumagizi batting first here against Naddibanga. The two teams playing their opener of the tournament. It's a squeaky bum time tournament. Cutthroat. No time to sleep, no time to relax. You've got to get on with the act immediately because there are only 10 overs per side. And if there are only 10 overs per side, it means you need as many runs as possible. We saw how Ensega and Kalori, how Ensega got only 44, and that was just down easily by Kalori.
7 overs.
7 overs. Quick time, quick things. That's the tail of the tape.
Well, as I was going through the team lists of Naddibanga and Akasumagizi, these teams look to be very, very solid. As we can see, the openers were under 19. There is Omara and Fahad Mutagana.
A couple of big names there. Just graduates from the under 19 side. Guys who've taken the airbus to the Caribbean. Big appeal, but that won't be out. Umpire standing out there in the middle. Juma Gabla and Andrew Waswa Omolongo. One half of the gingerbread twins.
Big shot here.
Going for spin up front. Just in the fourth over. And the Spanish half tracker hit powerfully down to deep square.
Well, I believe right now the ball has to really think. The captain has to really think for that team. He has to show the bowler where to put that ball. In limited overs like this, you don't bowl short balls, obviously, to be dispatched.
Going for power there. Some sweet timing, but maximum for this will be 1 run. Must look to pierce the gaps.
As it stands, the score is 25 for 1 after 3 overs.
Good use of hands, but hit straight to mid wicket. The throw not good. Again, they've been taking so many risky singles inside their 30. Naddibanga will have their dugout with their hearts in their mouths if they continue running like this. But they're living dangerously, but they're taking their risks and surviving as for now.
I believe the people to watch here, Chris Chidega, is Giza Gabriel. These are very strong names and personalities. As Chris plays for Avengers Cricket Club, Giza Gabriel plays for Aziz Damani. I believe they will take the responsibility to put on quite a good score for their side.
From the spin, captain says, I've seen enough. He'll go to the pace. As this Tandia is only over gone for 6. Akasumagizi is 2 gone for 9. Not shabby figures there. But Christopher Chidega on 13 from 13, strike rate of 100. And Giza Gabriel, just 8 balls, but he's got 12 runs. 1-4, 1-6. It's looking good.
Good line and length here from the bowler. Wabusa Peter from Mundeje Senior Secondary School. Really bowling a good line. Giza Gabriel can't really seem to see where the ball is passing.
It's a good run up, full flow, and he's bowling it right into the channel. He's not going to bowl, give him a length where he can swing his arms and get some connection. He's going for the hard lengths. Peter continues with his hard lengths. Just a look at the batsman, Gabriel Kiza. Gabriel Kiza, of course, not getting any connection on that because he's swinging so hard that will be hard for him to get any connection if it goes past him.
Actually, he's swinging so hard and he's far away from the ball. How she gets closer to it and he plays the cut shot. Gotcha. Oh.
Edged Omara, Ronald, the keeper. Guilty party. That is a straightforward chance. Should have been taken.
He should be leading from the front as the skipper of the side. He has played World Cup. Such chances, you shouldn't let them go.
Very easy. Straight to him.
remember back then as we were playing Cricket Week 2016, 15. I used to field in slips. We had a great wall there. Anything, any click, the batsman would just walk off.
Five gone, 27, make that 28, 1. After 5 overs, halfway stage, can they double what they've gotten here? Can they get to 70 or 80? They have resources in hand.
Yes.
9 wickets. This is a T10. The two men right there have the ability to really hit this ball.
Yes, they do. And as you've seen from the last over, they're not able to play a medium pace. So if I were the skipper of the side, I would keep on with a medium pace and limit them to a very big score.
Time for some spin. As that man, Aziz Tandia, back into the attack. What do you know about Aziz?
Aziz, well, first and foremost, he's a disciplined young man. He's a school-going kid, and
where does he go to school? Give us all these stories. He's coming through. He's over here quickly and he's darting away. He's pitched one right in the channel, then pitched the second away from the batsman. He's not allowing to be very predictable. This is Masood. And then the fielding right at the deep is forgettable. Almost taken off the head of the camera person there. Four runs, welcome runs. I can see there Musa Majid having words with Aziz Tandia, but I tell you, it's not Aziz Tandia's problem here. It's not his fault. The fielding has let down Aziz at this particular instance.
That was a chance.
Look at that chance again. Hit straight. The cameraman, or the photographer in this case of Batball, almost lost his head. Caught bird watching.
Well, most of the times for the spinners, when you are bowling,
this is beautiful.
Wow.
Hit straight out of the park over the newly erected side screen. As his first over went for 6. This is gone for 10 already. They need quick runs. We saw the first game. Only.
Wow, good alignment of the bat. Double step as the bowler was coming out. As the bowler was coming to bowl. Chris Chidega.
Chris Chidega again goes for power. And power
That's a 6.
is the name of the game for him. Most runs here, 6s. He's just lining it up very well.
Yes, he is.
Using his hands, trusting that his hand-eye coordination will be good. And getting the 6 he desires. Almost hitting that one right into hole number 8 here at the golf club. Only stopped.
That's a really beautiful shot from Chris Chidega. Aligned the ball and swung.
Aziz Tandia has suffered punishment in this over. He's already disappeared for 24 now. He's bowling. He's got 2 balls left in his spell. Power again, no connection.
As I was saying, for the spinners, when you're bowling, the field positions where they're most likely to hit the balls to give the chances. That's why you put your best fielders.
This one here, fine edged. As the men standing in 30 on the offside, races away. They get a couple. 6 overs done. Kidega was on fire in this over. It is 46 for 1, and the 2 overs of Aziz Tandia have disappeared for 24.
Just like I'd say, the medium pace is giving them hard time to play, and they should have kept on the medium pace. With spin, you really need to be really technical bowling into such kind of short version games. You should try the Yorkers, the wide line. You should use the popping crease as you're bowling.
This was the tail of the tape in the last over. 6s galore for Kidega. That was the first one. Time for some raw pace now. Chance for a run. No run, and yes, rightfully called. They were going to find themselves in all sorts of trouble had they taken off.
Wabusa Peter back into the attack. He's really bowling well. He's right on the money.
Umpire is happy. No, not very happy indeed. Beg your pardon. That white line belongs to the umpire. He decides whatever he deems right. This time round, he spread his arms out wide because he believes it was a wide delivery. His first over went for 3 runs.
I believe he should keep bowling on the off stump. Because as we can see, the batsmen are not stepping into the line of the ball. They are far out from the ball. So if you pitch it on off stump, really, you'll get the dot balls.
Peter Wambusa. Oluwabusa is the man with the ball. What do you know about Peter? Where does he go to school?
Peter studies from Ndeje Senior Secondary School. I've seen him play qualifiers, and I'm really impressed with what I'm seeing today. He wasn't bowling like this a couple of years back.
Full of energy, chance for a catch. Catch is taken. Those were hard lengths. Being bowled by Peter Wambusa, the man from Ndeje, the boy from Ndeje. Gets a reward. It's wicket time. The high fives are on. So Peter joining shot number 66.
Wow. That was a very good line that Peter Wambusa just bowled there. And for Kiza Gabriel, he wasn't really connecting the ball, and he should have just dropped that and run. But he decided to swing, and he mistimed that one. And back to the big shout out to Batball, partnering with Uganda Cricket. Thank you for making this a reality. Thank you for being this a platform for the youngsters to come out here and play against themselves. A round of applause there. Yeah. A new batsman is on here. As we know, the theme for the day is a fight. Fight against the spread of HIV/AIDS in the central region and the country at large. Wambusa coming back into the attack here. Umpire calls that a wide. Wambusa is really steaming in. I think they're from having a heavy breakfast and he feels, yeah, he has a job.
Omara at 6s and 7s again, unable to get a hand to it. Little flick from Yunus Awobi, another under 19 international for Uganda.
Interesting.
Man who's been at the World Cup too, who was looking all stylish on TV there with some studs. Yeah. And he comes in here with work to be done for his team. Gets off the mark. Wambusa Peter is bold with some good energy levels. Live wire in the field. It's giving his team a chance to believe.
I believe we're here to see the first and big score of the day, as it's already 51-2 after 6.3 overs. Wambusa comes back into the attack here.
Good feather ball. Yunus couldn't do much about it. If you're Ugandan fan, just a quick one for you. Uganda is away in the Gulf, in the Middle East. They're playing against Qatar. They lost the first game against Qatar by 10 runs, chasing down 246. There was some madness for Uganda. They were 231 for 7. Ended up getting bowled out for 236. Couple of runouts there, absurd runouts in the end in that opening match. They must have been very angry with each other because they left 7 overs unplayed, the Ugandans. Today they have a chance to bat fast and they're working hard. They lost early wickets. Uganda was 40 for 3. But Kenneth Waiswa, 22 from 39, just one boundary. He's got Riazat Alisha, who got a big 80 in the first match for company there. Riazat Alisha on 18 from 35 as the two batsmen here, Sowobi and Kidega, scramble through for a quick single. Uganda is striding along in Qatar on 81 for 3.
We wish them the best. Good luck, Team Uganda. We are all behind you here, back home.
Youngsters who could have been playing in this tournament here in that tour to Qatar. Ronald Lutaya, what a year he's had. A couple of nice 12 months. I've seen him elevate to national team level. Pascal Murunji, captain of Nakasura, born and bred in Fort Portal, is on that side.
The former captain of Under 19.
Said hit not off the middle of the bat, but to do some running. They'll get to Tagana Fahad, another youngster who loves the game of cricket.
The opening batsman, Under 19.
He's done very well as well.
He's studying from Soccer College Mwiri. He's in his Form 6 right now. And we wish him the best of luck out there.
End of 7, 55 for 2. Akasumagizi have done better than what we saw from Ensega in the opening game. They're trying to make sure they set as many. Another 3 overs left. At this rate,
Spin is on.
3 overs to go. If they can get another 25 runs, 80 on board for me, I believe, is a good score in a T10 match, because you start chasing 8 per over. Every dot ball brings pressure to you, and you end up chasing the wind. because you scramble and crumble. If you don't scramble quick runs, you end up crumbling.
Absolutely. The left arm spinner is on. Balidawa Ali.
Tell us more
Powerful
about
shot
Balidawa
here.
Ali.
Balidawa Ali is a left arm spinner. I've had a chance to train with him one-on-one in the nets in Logogo, and he really has the future in his hands. He can bowl the China man. He has very good wrists. So it's all up to him out there. Yeah, he studies from St. John's Senior Secondary School. He's in senior 3. I believe he has very many years ahead of him in this game of cricket.
Balidawa Ali, Mukono boy,
Mukono boy.
St. John,
Sure.
wearing that number 13. That's in the air. Who wants it? Who wants it? Hit in no man's land. Nobody will take it. He's wearing that number 13. Many people say number 13, very unlucky number. Friday the 13th in particular, I feared it all over the world. But if it's unlucky for you, it's lucky for some. We've seen a couple of big players like in Ugandan football, David Obua wearing that number 13 jersey and making it so famous. So is it
Just
luck for
chair.
him? Yes.
And
Like
Fahad
I said,
Mutagana.
very comfortable under the high ball, completing the catch. Young Fahad Mutagana giving Ali Balidawa his first wicket. The man wearing 13 and milking all the love from that jersey number. He went for power. So Obi will have to match because Mutagana doesn't drop too many.
Yunus Obi played against Satan, and it's really hard to connect a ball that you're playing against Satan. It's going away from you. You're playing across the line.
Talking about left arm spin here. In the comms box, there are 2 left arm spinners doing the commentary for this game. Marvin Kitamirike, left arm orthodox. Innocent Daula, slow left arm orthodox. And you can see Balidawa Ali, of course, learnt a thing or two from Marvin, who has been training with him. Of course, Marvin also in his other world. Coaches are one of the best. Many people would like to say it's the best. Usoga College Muiri. So Marvin, budding career there for you as a coach. Do you enjoy coaching?
Yes, I do. I really love coaching.
Does it did come with a lot of pressure?
Yes, it does. But as a young coach and upcoming player, coaching really helps you. It improves on your game as well. The thinking on how to go about certain situations.
No ball is the call from the umpire. Omulongo Waswa sees an overstep from the young Balidawa. As a spinner, it's unforgivable for you to be caught overstepping.
Yeah.
You're only walking in from 3 steps, 5 steps. Why the hell? Sorry for my French. Would you be overstepping?
No.
It's a free hit. Free hit is hit in the gap. It races to the boundary. Not the best of balls being bowled by Balidawa. We've seen he can do better. It's a free hit and it's a half tracker. If it's a free hit, pitch it up on the outside of stump. Dirty thing. But you see, it was easy for the new man in Abdul. Just created a little room, backing away and deeper into his crease and guiding it all the way to the boundary. Hit hard, but hit straight to the only man standing there at short covers. Balidawa hitting the covers. They would like to take a quick single. The allure of quick runs in a T10 is always high. You don't want to be caught high on needless runs. End of the over from Ali Balidawa. Not a shabby one. Forgive that free hit that went for 4. 7 runs in the over. He's earned his money and shown his captain. But well.
Was able to break one. Coming into the attack is Fahad Mutagana, player of Soka College Mwiri and the vice captain of the side. He's a really good off spinner. Balls into the pad, and in these limited over games, he ball into the pad.
Fahad Mutagana going for spin. Half tracker, chance for a catch. There's protection in the deep, but that wasn't a very good delivery. I don't know if he's setting up a trap. Sometimes you set traps as a bowler. The batsmen see gaps and punish you. Big appeal. Umpire is happy. Mutagana strikes. Abdul will take a walk back to the hut. He was dragging across his stumps. And the umpire felt that was satisfactory for a leg before dismissal. Ronald O'Mara, the captain's decision to bring on the spin and speed at the back end of the innings yields fruit for Naddibanga, who have 4 wickets of Akasumagizi right now.
I believe as a bowler, let's say a bowling spin, you would like the batsman to play according to your rhythm. When you release it a bit slower, you expect also him to come slow, to come lazy. And that's what Fahad just did and was able to trap. And shout outs go to Batball. Thank you for organizing such an amazing tournament for the youngsters. This can be a pathway to them into the under 19 side and the national team side.
Into the 9th over here. Just one more after this. I'd like to see who will get the last over. Will it be Ali Balidawa again? Because Mutagana has done well now.
Big shot here.
Big shot here. Straight. This one's unknown caught 6 runs off the mark with a big one. Namidala says, hello, I am fresh from the nets. I'll take you to the cleaners.
The size doesn't matter here. It's what... Wow.
That is powerfully struck. That is clean hitting at its best. The fielder could only watch it sail over. He goes harder for the second ball he faces. He only gets one. $70 up on the board.
Big chance here.
For a catch. It falls in no man's land again, just short of the fielder, who's done a great job running across for 20 yards.
Actually, Naddibanga, they're a bit on strategy here, keeping Chris Chidega off strike. You may find in the last 2 overs, Chidega has faced like 2 balls or 3 in the last 2 overs, which is an advantage to them. He's a big hitter and he's off strike. So I believe they're trying to keep the score below 80 runs. I believe with the people they have on the team, they can chase it down. Balidawa Ali comes back into the attack. He's a promising youngster.
Promising youngster Balidawa Ali from St. John's SS in Mukono.
What a ball.
Super delivery to start up the last one. Kidega again is off strike. He's got 37 from 25. It's Namidala to face. He's already hit a 6 off the mark, but he's not gotten anything thereafter. This one is in the air. Easy takings, easy pickings. Namidala will take a walk. And again, the big thing here for Naddibanga is Kidega will not be on strike again because the new batsman has to face.
As the rules of cricket changed, still. Balidawa Ali really bowled quite well there. He removed the pace off the ball and the batsman swung and he mishit it. I believe most of such deliveries, you're supposed to stand firm, step into the line and align the ball. But he dropped the shoulder and he skied it. As we remember, the theme for the day is fight against HIV/AIDS. How can we fight against the spread of HIV/AIDS here? First and foremost, we should prevent from having early sex from the teenagers. We should use condoms. We should avoid sharing sharp instruments. This will help us fight against the spread of HIV. It's
Chance
of a
for run
round.
out there, not picking up at the first time of asking. There was a lot of commitment from the batsman, especially that man Christopher Kidega, who chipped in a dive to make sure he reaches home safe and alive.
He wants to face the last 3 balls. Who knows, he can give us the 18 runs, all going for 6s.
Kidega gets flight.
What a ball.
Connection. Super ball from young Ali Balidawa.
It was dipping into the pads.
He's got impressive figures, 2 for 8.
Oh,
Big wicket there.
good bowling from Balidawa Ali there.
Young Balidawa picks up his third of the match, his first match. Already the leading bowler in the tournament. Three scalps, and what a big wicket to pick. A man who was starved of strike. This time round, little shimmy dancing down the wicket.
A big turn there.
All over the place, Ronald O'Mara does the simplest of jobs just to whip off the bells.
New batsman working on is Eric from Ndeje Senior Secondary School. Well, this tournament is really quite impressive. There are very big numbers coming from Ndeje Senior Secondary School. This means that they've been putting a lot of work. They've been training so hard so that they are able to come and participate in this tournament. Balidawa Ali is really bowling quite well. I would say it's bowling like me. As it stands, the score is 72 for 6 after 9.5. The last over, the last ball of the innings is coming through. Will Balidawa Ali get the 4th wicket? Or will Eric take him on for 6?
Just one delivery. Kidega had to give his wicket away because there was pressure on him to get a big hit. We are talking about 80. They find themselves 8 runs short of that because Kidega was stabbed of strike.
Oh.
Make it 4 for the young Ali Balidawa, who hits the bull's eye with the last ball of the first innings. It is 4 for 8 for him in 2. Super spell. And to think that he considered a boundary in the first over he bowled is quite remarkable of the young man to come up here and deliver the goods with the ball. 72 for 7 for Akasumagizi. That's how the things end for them. Naddibanga will need 73 runs to chase and pick up their first victory of the day.
That was quite impressive. Balidawa Ali bowling into middle stump. Play a wrong line, you're bowled. And most of the times when the innings are coming to an end, the batsmen who come in are looking to scoring big. So all you have to do as a bowler is pitch up the ball, pitch into middle stump. You can't drive, you're bowled. If you can drive, yes, well and good. You either get a 1, hit a 6, or still can get bowled out. There goes Balidawa Ali with 4 wickets in the first innings. Right now is the person topping the bowling. It's really quite impressive.
And as we take a breather for this break, enjoy the highlights package.
As the umpires are walking on here, can watch the highlights of the first innings there. Christopher Chidega being the explosive batsman. As the score 72 in 10 overs. He's waiting for the second innings. Akasumagizi coming on here to chase down the score. As you can see, Coach Ivan Kakani, batsman here. Very big names here. Amir Ochaya and Fahad Mutagana, both under 19 players. They are working on to take the team home. Wherever you are, we are here live at Entebbe Cricket Oval for the Batball Central Edition. Be here, be nowhere. And the theme for the day is fighting against the spread of HIV/AIDS in the central region and the country at large. Dear parents out there, let's sensitize our children. Let's have career talks. Let's take children to school to avoid idleness. As the saying goes, an idle mind is a devil's workshop. So the more idle that children are, the more they engage in sexual activities that may lead to them acquiring the HIV virus.
We're back with the second innings here. 73 is what Naddibanga need. Fahad Mutagana to open the batting for Naddibanga in their pursuit of 73. He's got alongside him the captain. Is that Ronald Omar on the other side?
Not really. That's Amir Uchaya.
Said
it's a really good partnership there. Really good, explosive batsmen. And I think go as they are planned, they can chase down that score. Both of them. Coming to the attack is Sohobi Emmanuel. Sohobi Yunis. It's really an exciting battle of cricket here. Under 19 players.
Chance to work, chance to fight. Yunus don't feature with the bat. We know his all-round pretensions and abilities. Here is Yunus to Fahad. Hit hard, hit up and above, just the one bounce to the boundary. His dugout will clap because they know he is explosive and doesn't want to waste a lot of time. Sees one in the zone and he throws his hands at it, just up and above.
Very good shot from Fahad Mutagana there. Moved closer to the ball, cut it over point for 4 runs.
It's the type of start you need when you're chasing a stiff target of 73. You need 7 runs every over, at least 7. 7 runs every over means you must deal in singles, at least a single off every ball. And
that's a boundary.
Maybe a pair of another delivery. It's a good ball from Yunis, but there's an overstep. No ball called by Mulongo Waswa.
I believe yesterday there was under 19 trials and Fahad didn't have a good outing out there. I believe he would like to exercise, would like to come out here and express himself.
It's the free hit. Fahad misses out.
I believe he was expecting a short ball that was standing far away.
full of energy, full of life. Yunus, he wants to get done with his job of bowling the first over quickly. He's really gone for 6 runs from 3 deliveries. That one keeping a little low. The keeper parries it, but lucky to parry it forward rather than behind. In football, if you parry it right behind you, that's back in your net. It's a howler. Arsenal, no more of that. It happened in midweek. Keeper tracking back and running back and only finding it in the back of the net and sitting right in the net there, looking helpless. This time round, Abdul does very well to just parry it ahead of him, the keeper for this Akasumagizi side.
Another call of a no ball here. In these limited over games, you're supposed to really bowl quite on the money. Every ball should be an event. The more runs you give away, the more extras you give away, the game goes.
Some consultations there going on there. Christopher Kidega happy to give his bowler some confidence, running up to the umpire and says, I believe he's just stepping on the line. So umpire's word is final. You can't change that. Free hit up and above. They should look to stop that one from crossing the boundary. Yes, they're coming back for the second. They'll get 2. It's a free hit.
It's a good run.
2 no balls in the first over here. Make you feel that Yunus is playing for the opposition.
Well, I've seen him coming in. He's kind of getting lost somewhere as he closes on. Oh.
Flicked hard hands, bottom hand coming into play. Spinning over. It's been very, very costly. Already 10 runs in it.
Well, that come expecting a run rate of 8, 7, 8, but already on 9, 10. Already on 10 already in the first over.
1 ball left here with the scores on 10. They call for a risky run. Keeper Abdul misses the bull's eye. It's a risky one at the very end. Unnecessary, uncalled for. That was suicidal.
I believe being a senior player, he should be out there and controlling the runs between the wickets, because his fall of wicket would bring the pressure back into the tent here. So the score stands at 11 for no loss after 1 over here.
If you're not in Entebbe, then you need to be nowhere else, because here in Entebbe we're having a blast. It's over number 1 goal, 11 runs on board, and you just had sounds of Joe Boy with a liquor rhythm. Beautiful things. These are youth under 19s playing in this one here. The old English adage does say, catch them young. Batball is catching them young for Uganda cricket. They did that in Jinja for the Eastern edition. They were in northern Uganda at Laibe. And here in Entebbe, at the beautiful Entebbe Cricket Oval, Kacheka. The youngsters would love to have a party, celebrate their victories today. New bowler in the attack.
Namidala Shafiq from Mukono parents. From Mukono parents, yeah, he's a medium pacer and an upcoming talent of the game. Let's see what he has to.
Beautiful shot. Will only get one. You know, so Obi is a tidy customer. He does a very good cleaning up job. Namidala Shafiq Mukono parents is happy to bowl gentle medium pace, not coming from very far. He's more insistent on the lines he can get. Christopher Kidega here showing off his captaincy skills, happy to throw the ball around.
Believe with the way Shafiq is bowling, if you play across the line, he will bowl you out. So you're supposed to have the basics right. Step into the line of the ball, the weight, everything, the elbow. If you really want to survive his bowling. He's bowling to stump and he's pitching up the ball. Let's see what he has. It's a wide ball there from Shafiq. It's another wide there from Shafiq. The score stands 13 to 1.1 overs. And remember, the theme for the day is a fight against spread of HIV/AIDS in the central region and the country at large. Special appreciation goes to Batball in partnership with Uganda Cricket Association for organizing such a tournament for the junior players. To come out here and compete. As we can see, there are lots of trophies here. The best fielder, the best batsman, the best bowler, the playoff series. All are here to be fought for back here in Entebbe. Big shot here from Fad. 4 runs there. Good transfer of the weight.
Namidala here wrapping up his first over. It's a beautiful shot, but there is backup. They want to. The throw is not good from the deep. They get to Fahad Mutagana and Amir right
Ochaya.
on it.
Fad is taking charge here. He's already having 15 of 8 balls. It's quite impressive.
The way they are batting The Naddibanga batters, they're making it look like Akasumagizi didn't get enough runs on board. 72 was never going to be enough because they have 22. Make that 23 in 2 overs. There's an over left in the power play.
Wow.
They're moving at 11.5 per over. Now they need just 6.2 to win. As we wrap up the second. Touch and go.
That was a miss.
Almost in trouble.
Almost.
Almost caught short, but they say almost doesn't count. It's the batters that thrive on the misfield, getting another run to the total. Captain says, well done to you, Yunus. Well done to you, Namidala. I'll have a chance to bowl. He gives himself the ball. Christopher Kidega. Right in the block hole now. Chance for a run out. What do they do?
It's a good call between the batsmen.
The awareness of the batters is way, way high compared to that of the fielding unit. They're running and taking runs right under their noses.
For the fielding unit, most of them are, by the looks of it, they're expecting the batsmen to go hard. In the previous over, they've been going so hard, and so this one they are dropping it there into the gap and they are running. It's a wide call from senior umpire Mulongo. Christopher Chidega bowling to Fahad Mutagana.
The single, they're looking to score off every ball, and that for me should be the mentality in a T10. Look to get a run off every delivery, and then you'll have your team in good stead. But if you come and you're blocking away, you leave your other batters with a lot of work to do. Mutagana and Ochaya reading the script very well here.
A dot ball from Christopher Chidega, skipper of the side. Pitching outside of stump, getting the pretty bounce to the wicket keeper there. Shot there. Call is 2, and 2 it is.
It's a very good over there from the captain, Christopher Kidega. He goes for 6 runs, but that is control. He has wrestled it back from 11.5 per over to 6 runs in his over. Yes, the scorecard does read 29 for no loss. That is in favor of Naddibanga, but just and only but if they can get another person to bowl another good over like that one, because the power play is done and now the fielding, all the fielders can be spread out. That was the beautiful shot to get things up and running in the power play. Fahad Mutagana's flashing blade hitting it straight to his dugout and asking his teammates to do the fielding. This one hit right over the top. The chase was on. Chase was in vain as they got another boundary. Just the two big ones in the power play.
Well, it's really quite interesting here. Now that the power play is done, the field is open and we're expecting the fielding side is expecting some chances here. Good bowling from Shafiq. He went for 11 in the last over. He started on a very good note here with a dot ball. 5 balls to come. Oh,
He goes, perishes. One of his favorite shots there. Trying to get the scoreboard ticking on the offside.
I believe he didn't time it well. It hit at the bottom of the bat. He didn't transfer the weight towards the ball, and the ball didn't have any effort behind it.
He goes for a healthy strike rate there of more than 100. Good catch taken, running catch, running across to the left. Young Yunus Sorobi, the fielder. Good pair of hands from Yunus as the wicket falls here.
The batsman walking on is Omara Ronald, the skip of the side, studying from St. John's Senior Secondary School. Opening batsman, under 19, and wicket keeper. He should take charge, just as Fahad was on. Was going after every bad ball and trying to chase down the score of 72 in 10 overs. As it stands, it's 29 for 1 after 3 overs. Shafiq is still into the attack.
Namidala Shafiq picks up the first. He went for many in the first. He comes back here and bowled a tight one.
A chance there. Oh no.
1 makes 2. Omar Ronald, the captain, comes in and is got to walk back immediately because of that beautiful delivery from Namidala Shafiq. Thinnest of edges, bottom edge. Umpire is contented. Gavula Juma raises the dreaded finger and is matching orders for the lanky captain of Naddibanga. Ronald Omara goes without troubling the scorers, the scoreboard.
Oh, that was a really good ball to hit. The batsman just didn't get it right. He steps far out from the ball, leaning back. It was a bit complacent there. And he nicked one to the wicket keeper, and he walks back after scoring a duck. Shafiq here is bowling right on the money. He went for 11 in his first over and he's already picked 2 wickets in the second spell. Quite a comeback here. 1 brings 2, and 2 can bring the third one here. A dot ball here. Really quite a good over here from Naddibanga Shafiq.
He's done with his spell for the day. 2 wickets for 12. Not as good as Ali Balidawa, but he's done well for his team to give them early wickets. 29 for 2. It's a tight over from him. A maiden wicket over. They had 29 for 2 after 3. Now they have 29 for 2 after 4. Wicket maiden for Naddibanga Shafiq. And Yunus Owobi is called back to wrestle the initiative. He went for 11 in his first. If Yunus can give his team an over 5 runs, 6 runs, or not more than 7, will have done well, because the required run rate has crept back to 7.33 from where it was at 6.2, courtesy of that maiden and the overboard by Chidega.
I believe it's all about believing in yourself, believing you can come and give a really good over. Just as we have witnessed here, Shafiq Naddibanga, in his first spell, he went for 11 runs. Came back in his second spell, a maiden wicket taking over. Can you copy a leaf? One way to find out. It's already the second dot ball here from Yunus Owobi. Looks to be taking on the skipper's instructions.
So Owobi bowling it on that line, just a tad outside off stump, and Ochaya throwing the kitchen sink at every delivery without actually looking at the ball. This one keeps low. Oh, they are fighting back. Akasumagizi, they got 72 runs. They don't want their 72 runs to go to waste. And they believe they are in a good position to win this one. Match number 2. First match of the day was won by Kalori, eating up the Ensegas by 9 wickets. Chasing down the 44 in quick time. Just 7 overs. Right there at the very end, the captain Ahmed Yakubu for Kaloli.
So Obi.
So we'll be staying true.
Those are 4 dot balls. The 5 dot balls from Sohobi. Quite a comeback here.
After his first over went for 10, he's come back and delivered just outside off stump. It will be important how he wraps it up. You can see right behind there in your picture on your screen. They are warming up because they're playing match number 3. The Ensegas are playing Naddibanga, who are batting here in match number 3.
They just run out here. Good running between the wickets.
5 matches on card today in this Batball Open Central Edition. One run off Yunus Obi's final delivery in the second over to wrap up his spell with none for 11 in 2. Good overs here. Marvin, I tell you, they need another 43 runs from 5 overs. Naddibanga to secure their first victory. It will be very important how they work this one out, because from a position of strength where Naddibanga were 29 in 2 overs for no loss, they are now 30 for 2 after 5. 3 overs have gone for one run.
Well, by the looks of it, the last innings, Akasumagizi was at the same stage. Here. Good shot there from Amir Ochaya. 4 runs.
Half cracker dealt with, expertly punished. Chance for a quick run. There's no protection there. They won't get the second. Jaffa Ochaya is the bowler. We didn't see him with the bat. He's got very good batting pretensions. I've seen him as a youngster. Played for Kololo SS. Played with him in one of the clubs there, Charity Cricket Club, as a very, very young man.
He was second best bowler, Division 2, National Men's Cricket League. He's really quite good with the ball.
Jaffa Ochaya, the man with the ball, has got work to do for his team. A half track of sorts, toe end of the bat onto his footwork there. From one Ochaya to another Ochaya. Amir Ochaya facing Jaffa Ochaya. They are digging themselves into a pit hole. They may never be able to climb out of it. Naddibanga Ochaya playing there a solid shot, solid front foot defensive shot from a point when they needed 6.2 per over. They now need 8.8. Another 1 dot ball will make this 9 per over. Hit straight to the fielder. They don't get the one. Musa Majid at the non-striker's end, asking his mate to stay calm. You can hear him from here. Says Kakana. Kakana, one of the big hits there from a legendary musician in Uganda who stays and acts movies in the US, GNL Zamba. Well, not time to dance here. It's time to score runs for their teams.
The spin on. They need one of those big overs, 20 plus, if they really want to come back into that game. A new bowler comes into the attack. An off spinner. Can see Chris Chidega showing his captaincy here, setting a right field set for the bowler here. Powerful shot back to the bowler there for a one.
No run, yeah, tight bowling. Newman in the attack and is up to the task. I told you this tournament is that one where if you snooze, you lose. Big hit in the covers.
Big up.
This one will race away, but not to the boundary. Jaffa Ochaya, they're right there. Donning shot number 5, doing a good cleaning up job to restrict. It took a couple. The run rate is steadily going up with every single they get, every dot ball. They need at least a boundary every over. Naddibanga. Kasim
Adam, a young man from St. John's Senior Secondary School. Big shot here coming from Amir Ochaya. It's a boundary there. That takes it to 44 for 2.
A boundary there is so much desired. Kasim Adam bowling some spinners, but guilty of giving it a lot of flight. It's that flight that is punished.
Give the batsman a lot of time to prepare to where he's going to direct that shot, that ball to.
Of course, young Kasim Adam will know more as a spinner, bowling at this time, chipping some darts.
Bowling a little bit quicker.
To do a lot of good. Big hit again. They want 2. Do they get the second? No ways. The fielding is pinpoint accurate from the boundary.
Good throw from the skipper, Christopher Chidega. One bounce to the wicketkeeper. Comes to the end of over number 7. Akasumagizi. Jaffa comes back into the attack.
Jaffa Ochaya has been doing some good boundary riding, and now he comes back into the attack. They will want 2, they will get 2.
Good shot there. That pushes the score to 47 after 7 overs, with 8 wickets in hand.
Pressure is on. Whichever way you look at it, there's no way running away from the fact. They need 26. 10 runs every over from here. Not just 10, but 10.4. The dot balls are piling on the pressure. They're creating the misery for Naddibanga. Jafochaya happy to continue weaving his magic with the ball. Big shot.
Skied here.
Chance for a catch. Hit no man's land, but they will only get one. That's the beauty about it. That whatever they do, they need boundaries. And for you to get boundaries, there must be sustained and controlled hitting. In trouble. Big hit here across the park. Yes, they get the boundary. No ways, they don't get the boundary. It's good fielding at the end.
The boundary patrols here from the skipper, Christopher Chidega.
Doing a very fantastic job there. 49. Jaffa bowling round the wicket, giving the batsman a tough angle. They come back for a second chance for a run out. It's all right, they believe, even if they don't take it. Long boundaries. Entebbe oval is quite a big oval, and straighter, it's even bigger. Ochaya's spell goes for 0 for 13 in 2. Very well done to him at any account.
Right now, all they need to do is not concede boundaries.
They need 22 from 2 overs. Is exactly the score they had after 2 overs today. And they find themselves in a position where they need 22 from 2. Do they bring back their openers? No, they can't, because they've already been dismissed. But in Amir Ochaya and Musa Majid, they have 2 set batsmen who can do the trick for them.
Yeah, Akasumagizi looking right on the money here. They're looking to pocket the first win of the tournament.
Be nice for them to borrow a lift and write the same script like Kaloli did. That's the only way for them. But they must convert these high-risk shots into boundaries, because there's no holding back for them. They have 8 wickets in hand. The advice, the information, the pep talk coming from the dugout. It's coming from all corners. That man, Kasim Adam, with a famous name in Ugandan sporting history, because we have a Commonwealth medalist there from boxing called Adam Kasim, product of Naguru. His young brother, very famous with the cricketers, also boxer Mike Obenyi. Namesakes here. One in cricket, one in boxing. Find themselves doing big things. Hopefully this young Adam Kasim can go on to do big things for his country. As the part is that one, but there's no second. Good backup from the keeper. Pressure, they need 12 runs every over with just 9 balls left. 19 from 9. Big hit. Does it go all the way?
It's a 6 run.
6 runs. Pressure reliever.
Very nice shot from Musa Majid, taking the score to 55. Point of correction here, taking the score to 61.
It's a big hit there from the big bat. More flight. He misses out. It's a very good end to the over. He's gone for 18, 9 per over, but he leaves the final bowler. Is it Christopher Kidega to come through and bowl that one? The captain himself.
He
Who
has
does he
to.
throw the ball to? With the opposition needing 12 runs per over, I don't want the opposition to find you short. 61 for 2. A close match this one here. It's going to go down to the wire. Wickets in hand.
Get like 2 boundaries. Big game on here.
One over 12 runs. I don't want to find myself in the middle there.
All the time they say it's malaria time. So it is. The skipper is coming in here for the last over, defending 12 runs. Naddibanga here. All their hopes lie on Musa Majid and Amir Ochaya's shoulders here. It's 61 for 2 after 9 overs. 12 runs needed off just 6 balls. It's quite interesting.
His teammates tell him, it's your day. Musa Majid, take us home, bro. Ochaya is there. Captain Chidega with the task to guide his team home. Steaming in from 30 yards. He is Christopher. They want to. Can they get to?
2.
No ways. They withdraw from the attempt of a suicidal second.
I believe as it stands right now, every run counts. They have wickets in hand. They should force that second run. They should go for it. They shouldn't hesitate. They should go. The first one should be fast, then the second one as the fielder throws in.
We saw a big hit in the previous over, in the penultimate one. More of those will not hurt them. So wide. Make that 10 from 5 balls. Just 2 runs every ball. The cricket over is such a big place. You can find gaps and run for 2. Even if you dab it right under your nose. Look at their gaps in extra cover. If you hit it past the man standing in covers, in 30 yard, you can run 2 or even 3 in this season table.
Christopher Chidega coming in here for his second ball. Another wide.
It's getting interesting.
I don't know why I'm smelling a super over today.
Wishful thinking from the left armor here in the comms box, Marvin Kitamerike. Coach player. He has a good record as a coach of Busoga College Mwiri. I'm happy to share a breath with him here in the comms box. He's learning the trade of speaking a lot of English. Chance for a run out. Throw is not good and thrown to the wrong end. 9 from 4 should be easy here. One boundary will give everybody in the Naddibanga dugout something to cheer about and celebrate. But well, it's muted celebrations for now. It's not over for either side.
The pressure
This is
on.
very well poised. In the air, who wants it? Nobody will get it. They're going for 2. You can't stop them. The throw to the keeper is good, but the 2 was on right from the onset.
Interesting.
6 runs required from 3 balls.
Just 1-6 and
You say 1-6, make it sound as if it's an easy as a Sunday morning. Never easy. This type of situation. Hit up in the air. Chance for a catch. They want the second, but they could have gone for it. That was a balloon throw from the boundary from Ochaya. Two balls left, 5 runs.
5 runs needed.
Yes, I am sending the super over 2. 2 balls here. 1 boundary will make things very exciting. 1 boundary makes the scores level. Here's Christopher Chidega, the captain. Edged.
There.
And a misfield.
Whoa!
That's the boundary we're talking about. Commentators Cass spoke about it, and it happened. The boundary coming from the unlikeliest of situations.
Wow.
Look at the misfield from. They're not happy with each other. Sowobi tells the captain, hold on, don't bowl the last ball. Let's have a team meeting now. And right here.
Those emergency meetings that always change games. Unfortunately, Arsenal had one on Thursday, and it was one of the most useless meetings in Europa League.
In the history of European football. I don't want to say so much about Arsenal. I'd like to concentrate on this one here. See the young Kasim Adam leading the team, talk there in the middle, telling his teammates he could have done better. They look at the keeper, Shafiq Abdul. He's let them down. But not only him, the man on the ropes. The ball was there for him to stop. Long barrier, do the basics right. Give them one at least, all 2. So that you have something to fight with. But 1 run to win is a situation of touch and go. Even if they miss the ball, I tell you, they will be running through. Do you see a man card from Christopher Kidega now?
No.
Does he anticipate that the batsman will take off before he's bowled?
Actually, I believe you should be thinking about them just dropping it and run, or missing.
Again dropped by the keeper. 2 in 2 errors cost the Akasumagizi here. It's Naddibanga who are celebrating. You can see them clapping high up. They will walk on and congratulate Musa Majid and Amir Ochaya for completing the task. Big victories here to start up the Batball Open for the Central Region edition. The last ball.
Wow, I think the keeper really let down the team there. You would be expecting anything. It's a quick bowler coming in, expect the edge, the clicks. And that was really quite into him. He should have really taken it.
As we wrap up this match number 2, big 8-wicket victory for Naddibanga, who are lucky to escape carries of 2 misfields from the keeper. Enjoy the highlight. Umpires right back in the middle. We ready for match number 3 here in Oval. Umpires trying to play catch up with time. Umpires standing out there in the middle. Mr. Ivan Sajabi and Matthias Kamukama standing in for match number 3 between Naddibanga, who are looking for their first victory. They will be playing Kalori. Kalori have their tails wagging. They already picked up a win. It's time to play Marvin. It is Ensega versus Naddibanga. 2 teams that are searching for their first victory. Naddibanga just won the previous one by 8 wickets. Next time here, mistakes coming through. Good lively pace there from the Victoria's team from the last one. They're showing that they still have their energy levels high up there. Naddibanga Victorious beating Akasumagizi. Barak Turiam Hensinira, their coach, having a long chat with Akasumagizi. They will have a late lunch because the team talk was quite long after going down for Naddibanga. Ivan Kakande will be calm, cool, and collected because his team worked their way, chased down a stiff target of 10 per over at one stage to ride to victory. Shot up and above. We've seen these ones in the previous game, played by Fahad Mutagana, getting and making use of the pace. Converting. Musa Majid with the ball, he was there at the very end with the bat. As Naddibanga won, this one